Hello eBay and Amazon world, this is Tara Christopher giving you a health tip and eBay and Amazon business tip of the day. So tip number one is I am at the local college right now and I'm about to do some sprints. And it's, number one, it's a really good thing for you to do if you just feel like you're stuck doing the same exact routine over and over. It's a way to just change things up for yourself. And, a lot of studies have actually been done about sprints. Like, for example, it actually raises your testosterone levels and lowers your cortisol. So in turn, that's going to help you burn more fat. It also incorporates your fast twitch muscle fibers, which is very good for elderly. So let's say you are doing some sort of interval training with the elderly, like on a bicycle or something. You would do interval training differently, but if you're sprinting and you're getting those fast twitch muscle fibers, it does save your balance. A lot of times people fall because they're not incorporating their muscle fibers. So if you find that you're losing your balance, then that's something else to be thinking about, is incorporating your fast twitch muscle fibers. And it actually helps your endurance because your body just has to train at a pace where it has to work more efficiently. So you can actually increase your endurance faster by incorporating sprints in. So there's lots of other reasons, but so just in general, sprints is a really cool thing to be doing, and you're also just going to end up with spectacular legs because it cuts your legs up much faster than anything else. And the more efficient and the better that your muscle, the faster the metabolism and the more fat that you'll burn. So you definitely burn more fat doing sprints than you would if you just did like a regular, slower aerobic form of exercise. So that's my health tip of the day. My business tip is when you are sending something out as an Amazon eBay seller, do so with integrity. Like, for example, I sell vinyl and I make sure that I wrap it with respect, because when somebody's buying vinyl, that's a passion typically, and they collect it and they care about it, and so I treat it as so. So the way I send it out, by the time they receive it on the other end, it feels like it came from somebody who actually cared. And I also really do try to listen to all those records before they go out. For example, I had a record recently that I knew I didn't listen to, so I did sell it, and before I had sent it out, I threw it on, listened to it, and it sounded horrible. And so I sent out to the guy that I absolutely will not send him this record out, told him the truth, and he was more than fine with it. And I was really happy that I did that and I didn't just mail it out. When somebody's looking forward to something and then they get it and it ends up being a wash, it stinks. So even as far as anything that I can wipe down, so for example, I have a pie dish that is gorgeous and these beautiful ceramic apples on top. When I opened it up, there was still pie in there, so I cleaned that out. So when I sell it, they're not going to receive somebody's old pie. And so that's just another example. Or cookie jars, you want to make sure that there's no like cookie crumbs, but you have to just be careful with vintage, because sometimes when you wipe something down that's vintage, you can ruin it. So be careful in what you do, but just make sure that what you're doing is with integrity and that you actually care, because it always shows up on the other end. Because most of my reviews are how I pack and ship, and people absolutely appreciate that. So that's my eBay tip of the day. So subscribe to my channel, and happy picking, packing, and shipping, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be healthy.